don't know what's going to happen, but these ladies, they have plans. They have plans for the world. Now, those plans could be thwarted. It's a potential. They could be stopped. Our girls here, our girls aren't, gods. Close to it, but not gods themselves. And of course, the only ones that could possibly potentially stand up to them would be the Filipinos out there. Now, I'm not sure if you watched this amazing fucking Senate meeting that took place in the Philippines, where they decided to discuss what's going on. What is this coronavirus thing exactly, and how does it work? How could we explain it? Oh, I know. Let's use a YouTube video, and let's name some people. Let's name some people. If you get what I'm saying here. Here's a segment of that meeting, just to give you a little flavor of how the Philippines is handling this right now.
So please pay close attention to the video. I think it's somehow very interesting, if not revealing. May we have it, please? Must be audio.
Mystery surrounding the coronavirus becomes denser and denser by the day, as doubts arise about its origin and everything seemingly points to biowarfare being waged against China. According to the medical journal The Lancet, the first case of infection dates back to December 1, 2019, and the person infected had not been to the Wuhan fish market. Further critical points have also been raised by some independent journalists. Now we know that in the Wuhan biolab, the Chinese were experimenting with a modified SARS virus for military purposes. At least 3 other countries have been doing the same for years: the United States, Russia, and China. We found 3 news in this regard. The first news dates back to 2014, and it announces the construction by China and France of a biolaboratory for the research on infectious viruses in China. And guess in which city it was built? None other than Wuhan. The second news, which is connected to the first, is of 2015, in which the Pirbright Institute of British government-funded pharmaceutical company asks and obtains a patent for the coronavirus that can also serve according to the patent as a vaccine to prevent respiratory lungs disease such as contagious bronchitis. The third news is about the Bill Gates Foundation funding biotech companies that are trying to develop vaccines against the deadly Wuhan coronavirus. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and others predicted up to 65 million deaths via coronavirus in simulation ran just 3 months ago. I wouldn't be surprised if both the US military and the CIA were directly involved in the development of the deadly coronavirus strain. Bear in mind, the 2014 Ebola outbreak came as a result of another rogue US military operation in Africa in which the Soros-Gates-funded Kenema bioweapons lab in Sierra Leone was involved.
So the Philippines right now are discussing discussing the history of biowarfare, and they've come to the conclusion, given this amazing presentation, that George Soros, Bill Gates, and the CIA are the ones behind it, just like they were behind Ebola. They named Soros, they named Gates, and they called out the glow-in-the-darks, and said they're clearly the ones behind this. They're clearly the ones responsible for what's going on down here. Actually didn't just name Bill, named his wife too, the whole foundation. Called out Soros, said they're responsible for the Ebola outbreak from their biotech laboratory. Now, what you should know is directly preceding that clip, when he was preparing them to drop this big ass red pill on the entire Senate hearing, he said that he actually said this. This was basically super secret intelligence that was sent just to him. This YouTube video only explicitly sent to him. It was part of his investigation and what was going on. And he decided to share it with the entire government. What's that, chat? Oh, how's chat? Chat seems to be enjoying it. Oh, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that room. What exactly is going on here? Why are the Philippines naming Bill Gates and George Soros? He goes on to speculate that perhaps that this is a biowarfare attack by the United States for population control, citing Event 201, and saying that they were trying it out on China to weaken China. So I'm not sure exactly how it ended, I was laughing a little too hard at the fact that he actually played that in front of the whole fucking Senate to really get the gist of what came afterwards. But it's nice that people are out there having fun. You need a little mirth and merriment. Okay? A little pep in your step. Otherwise, you're going to be dragged down by the fact that a super disease is spreading all over China. Alright, you need to learn to have fun. Like Canadians like to have fun by getting other people grounded on their fucking vacation to Jamaica.